So hi guys, if you are asked to describe sugar, I expect that you would say something like sugar is a sweet white crystalline solid that dissolves when placed in water. Also, if you are asked to describe a piece of diamond, I expect that you would say something like diamond is a crystalline hard substance with a very shiny appearance. Well, all that we have said about sugar and diamond are what we refer to as their properties. This means that matter or substances can be identified by the characteristics which they possess. These characteristics are what we call the properties of matter. You see, the properties of matter can be grouped into the physical and chemical properties. In this lesson, we'll take a close look at the meaning of these properties of matter and how they differ from each other. Now, physical properties are those properties of matter that can be observed without a change in the composition of matter. Some examples of these kinds of properties include the boiling and melting point of a substance, malleability, solubility, hardness, and the density of substances. Now, all these properties have nothing to do with changes in the composition of matter. For example, when sugar or salt is dissolved in water, there is no fundamental change in its composition. We simply obtain a sugar or salt solution. And this shows that the solubility of salt or sugar does not involve any change in their composition. Now, let's consider the chemical properties of matter. Chemical properties are the opposite of physical properties. This is because they are properties observed due to changes in the composition of matter. A very good example is the rusting of iron. It is a chemical property of iron. If an iron nail is exposed to air and water for several days, we will observe the formation of a brownish substance on its surface. This indicates a change in the composition of the iron nail. The brownish substance formed is known as hydrated iron 3 oxide, and it is completely different from iron. So we can rightly conclude that rusting of iron is indeed a chemical property of iron. Now here is a recap of what we've discussed. Physical properties are properties of matter that can be observed without a change in the composition of matter. Chemical properties are properties of matter that involve a change in the composition of matter. And that's all for this lesson. I'll see you soon.